Bang, bang.
Well, great. That's the first noise now.
Well done,
Robin, you
She
ruined
did
the
it.
clean intro. Thanks so much for that.
The world will be filled with my silly ramblings.
Oh dear.
Well, considering the more or less coven you're about to go up to it, I'll describe it as a cackle then. Be flavorful. Yeah. So we're back. More Kingmaker.
We're back.
Yay!
So when last we met,
There were witches.
yes, you also dealt with the ramifications of bringing Hans back to life.
Mm.
Real quick, did I load the wrong map?
Possibly.
I think I did, because Hans's image isn't changed, which leads me to believe that I loaded the wrong server file.
No.
Do we have to, or
What?
do we have to be kicked?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good.
There we go. Fixed it.
Good. Why am I suddenly on Elkwood?
Because it kicked you off the main map. If you go back to the other one, it should change that.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay. Cool.
you brought Hans back to life,
We did.
and we dealt with the emotional ramifications of that.
We did.
And then you guys found out that you have cultist problems.
We did.
It's your
Yeah.
old friend, Gyonnaians?
Imogen's would-be assassin. The cult of Girana?
Sure, we'll go with that pronunciation.
Gyroscope.
The gyroscopies.
Oh, I'm sorry. The gyroscope. No.
Aha.
This is getting farther and farther off base as time goes on.
Yes.
Very rapidly. It's spelled Gyronna.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I need to prepare one more level 1 spell.
Garona.
Uh,
So the Gyonnaians. That doesn't sound great. So you guys have managed.
wait, they're all women, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least the majority of them are. I'm sure there's one guy out there somewhere. I'm sure somebody has made a male cleric of Gyonnora at some point, just because the people, you players, like to be different.
Well, how about we just change her name every time? We're getting close.
I mean, she is a chaotic deity. Maybe it's, like, unpronounceable and it changes every time. Anyway.
Gnorga.
So you had managed to track them down to a secret meeting that they were having. And you had managed to find a barn that they were in, and then we called it there.
Yes.
Cool. So
We found the barn where we have a lead that there is going to be a meeting in.
cool.
Right then.
Yes, you managed to track several of the women who you had identified as being part of the cult here.
Dang it.
Okay. And then last thing we said, I believe Imogen said that she wanted to try and sneak in.
Did I? I didn't think, or maybe,
Or was it Rex?
It was Rex.
It was Rex.
Rex is the sneaky guy. I'm not that sneaky. I'm a little bit sneaky, but not enough sneaky.
Okay. So, off at a fair distance.
Yep. So you have your friend Blair, Ankara, and Imogen waiting around to move in, and you have a couple of the City Watch also positioning around to try and catch anyone if they try and flee.
Right.
So what is your plan?
Well, my plan is to use this potion of invisibility that I made and try to stealth into the barn and see what... Or if not into the barn, stealth up to... First off, stealth up to the barn and look in to see if anyone is in there and what they're doing, and if I can't hear or see properly, then move in and try to find out more.
Okay, so are you taking the potion of invisibility on your way up to the barn, or when you actually get to the barn?
Probably... Who is... Take a potion of Enshroud Thoughts on the way up, and then save the invisibility for when I'm closer.
All right, what does Enshroud Thoughts do again?
Enshroud Thoughts is the only anti-scrying thing I have, unfortunately. I become warded against mental prying, such as detect thoughts and seek thoughts.
Okay.
Fairly niche, but it was one of the... Yeah.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay. Okay.
You are Batman.
Okay.
You are a shadow wrapped in a whisper inside of silence.
Okay. Yeah. Not going to do a whole lot if they have some scrying spells, but... To confirm that best to confirm our suspicions and deductions before we charge in.
Right.
Still.
All right. So there are a few windows if you would like to take a peek inside of them.
First, drink the potion of invisibility and then look.
Okay.
So I will have invisibility for 6 minutes.
All right. The barn is completely empty.
Okay. He's going to have... Yeah. Going to have a quick look around.
What do you mean by a quick look around?
He's going to see if he can notice anything in less time, so feel free to raise any DCs that are involved. He's going to carefully step in and look around for a little bit before calling everyone else in to...
Okay, so you're walking into the barn?
Caleb?
Are you looking around the barn, or are you walking inside and searching the barn?
So probably searching around first and then going in.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you are looking for while searching around?
Firstly, hold on a moment. Is going to be traps, because he is also going to prepare himself another potion of detect secret doors.
Okay, so give me your trap finding roll.
See what this does. Okay.
And what is it you can take 10 on? Just your perception checks or just your stealth checks?
Oh yeah, I can do it. I can take 10 on perception, so I will. 23.
All right, it's a 23 altogether.
Yeah.
All right. You do not see anything suspicious.
Okay. Alrighty. I will
You
use.
know, the first level spell that I chose for this encounter was Fairy Fire, and I'm beginning to think that maybe that was the correct choice.
Um. All right.
All right, so that takes you about a minute.
That's the wrong thing. Okay. I would like to use detect secret doors.
On the outside of the barn?
Give me a minute. 50-foot cone, so it would encompass whatever I'm looking at. So if I face the barn, it'll probably get a sizable chunk outside as well as inside. It lasts for 6 minutes as well, so I'd just give it a sweep with that.
All right, and read me out the text for that.
The text for that. You can detect secret doors, compartments, caches, and so forth. Only openings that have been specifically constructed to escape detection are detected by this spell. The amount of information revealed depends on how long you study a particular area or subject. For 1 round, presence or absence of secret doors. Second round, the number of secret doors and the location of each. If an aura is outside of your line of sight, then you discern its direction but not its exact location. And for each additional round, the mechanism or trigger for one particular secret portal closely examined by you. Each round you can turn to detect secret doors in a new area. The spell can penetrate barriers up to 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt blocks on it.
Okay, so can you... Is it just magical things that it finds? Just mundane or both?
Any door that has been constructed to be concealed.
Okay.
So magic or mundane.
Okay. Okay. So you take that potion?
Yes.
Okay. You sense that there is in fact a secret door inside the barn. In the floor.
Okay. Once I detect it, I'd focus on it to get the additional information on it.
It's a trap door?
And it obviously opens by lifting. Cool. Okay. In that case, he is going to dash back and relay that information.
Cool. You have 2 minutes of invisibility left.
All right, so we just head in then?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we should still be careful going down into it, but yes.
Right. I look at the tank.
I lead the way.
Okay. When we get there, he is going to examine the door for traps. 23 again.
You are very sure that this door is not trapped.
Imogen slowly reaches for the door.
Yeah, it's safe.
All right, she opens it slowly.
I am already stealthily moving down the stairs.
Okay, so
Actually-
Rex is the first one down.
Actually, what he's doing as she's opening it is he's preparing another potion of invisibility.
Okay, so Ankara is the first one down the stairs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I should be, doing that.
Cool.
Boop-a-doop.
That's fun.
What were all those rolls that just came through?
I can roll all everyone's initiative at the same time.
Whoa!
Can
Nice.
what map are we on?
You are on Barn Cellar.
Barn cellar. Can
Barn cellar. There it is.
And don't worry, I have your tokens. I will move them onto the map as it becomes appropriate.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, 1 second. I have to quickly do some things.
Okay, no problem. I'm sorry. Are we here just to destroy the place or to question them?
Well, they're probably going to attack us.
Probably, but do we want to try the diplomatic route or?
Well,
It
I
has
think
been-
we know
it
what's
is-
I'd
up.
prefer to take, if they are cultists, I'd prefer to take as many unconscious as possible.
Yes, that is also what would probably cause the least amount of unrest if you took as many of the assistants prisoner and managed to have an actual trial instead of just Gestalt
Murdering them?
walked in.
I agree.
Cool, so it's just a +2 then.
So for the record, then passing out means they have to make death saves, correct?
That is unless you specifically say that you want to make a non-lethal attack against them.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But yes.
Rex has a
But you
set
get-
for these
You
types
get
of things.
you get
Yes, I will be making death saving
attractions for that, yeah.
death saving throws.
I'm just thinking that might be really difficult because there's so many of them.
Extremely.
That and then I wasn't expecting.
Something.
Oh, okay, so we'll just increase that to that. Okay, that'll fix everything. Got it. Oh, just certain things you guys rolled caused certain things to happen.
Oh, is that so? Oh dear.
Okay. Yeah, you can deal non-lethal damage with lethal weapons, but you take a -4.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all of these people who rolled high, they all of the cultist members, they're automatically just going to delay until after the main lady goes.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's reasonable.
Okay, Imogen.
Yes.
Ankara is currently on the floor. She has dropped down. She's blocking up the hole. Is there anything you want to do with your turn? You can try and make an acrobatics check to try and safely get around her without, but if you fail, you will fall prone in a square beside her.
I'm just gonna cast aspect of the Falcon on myself.
Okay.
My threat range increases to 19, and I get a +1 to attacks, I think.
All right,
I'll double check that.
Caleb. Does Blair do anything? Also, do you still have ownership of Blair? Yes, you do.
Oh dear, hang on, I gotta find his character sheet. I forgot he was here. In my downloads. Here to find him. Here we go. All right, what does Blair have here? Well, probably cast on himself. Yeah, let me. Yeah, I would say he casts mage armor on himself for the time being.
Okay. All right. So, a quick description of what you're looking at. There's obviously a barn cellar has a collection of different. You obviously has the piles of hay, some wine barrels, a cabinet with some icky stuff, and a simple altar of piled stones with a glittering gem that looks like a glaring bloodshot eye sitting on the top of it.
That's sketchy.
The Eye of Argon. No.
This lady immediately also Ankara.
Yes.
When you enter, they were not surprised. They looked like they were ready for you.
Makes sense. Okay, let's do this.
So she points. And she points and yells out, "My sisters, destroy her! Destroy the those who are traitor to us and anyone who is with them." And then she's gonna go ahead and cast a spell.
Diplomacy, if you wish. I know it's not especially likely, but you're welcome to.
What did you say?
I know it's not especially likely,
No,
but you're
before
good at
that.
it. Oh, you are welcome to try diplomacy if you wish.
Oh, diplomacy. Okay. Well, I mean, don't quite think it's going to help in this situation.
As she calls out in a dark prayer to her god, which seems to strengthen all of her friends.
Okay.
And she's going to take a step over here, and she's going to take a look at this girl, who is noticeably not clothed like the rest of them. While the rest of the cultists are wearing the similar black shack, she is much more primal looking on, maybe of hides of some kind. And she reaches down and touches her face, and she goes, "Yes, my child, it's now time for you to do what we brought you for. You do not want them to hurt your sisters, do you?"
Are we hearing all this upstairs?
Imogen definitely
Perception.
is. Imogen and Rex is. I'm gonna say Blair probably not so much, because you guys both have insane perception checks. So I'm just. Okay. So then, this girl here flies into a rage. And and charge.
Oh my. I doubt that my... Well, I was coming down a staircase.
So she charges at you, and as she flies into her rage, claws spout out of her hands, like long
Oh my.
witch's claws.
Oh my.
All right, so
Deflect?
here, let me. Okay, so yep.
Oh
So
my.
2 DC 21 deflect checks.
Oh dear. Whoa!
Oh wait, actually,
my.
those have +3 to them total. So
Oh, she has... So, 24?
yes, but you managed to block both of them.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
now how much is your shield bonus?
I was about to check that. It is down here. That doesn't sound... That's not what I want. What? I don't want to know how well I can attack with my shield. I want to know how well I can defend with my shield. Okay. Looking in the other place of the character sheet. No.
Do you know what kind of shield you have?
Your
Heavy
shield gives you a
steel shield.
+3 bonus.
Okay. So...
So -3 from that, so 27. So the second one hits you
Okay.
for a total of 13 damage.
Okay. Yikes!
Huh. Okay.
Okay. I'm really regretting the fact that I didn't actually prepare myself before walking down these stairs.
All right. All right. So the cultists all pull out one of the 2 daggers that they have, and they're all going to throw it at Ankara.
Of course they are. Would that be
They're throwing them.
deflect or dodge?
It'll be deflect checks. One sec. I have to move forward because they only have range of 10 feet.
I'm much more okay with deflect checks than I am with dodge checks.
These are not touch attacks, don't worry.
Yes. Now I
Armor
see.
piercing daggers. Go!
This is when I wish that I had a burst move that wasn't just holy.
Okay, so let's see. How many of these guys? All right. So the first 3 of
I
these
think it's pretty safe to say these guys are evil.
have... Okay, so the first 3 of these all have +1 to their attack and damage.
Okay.
They're within their range increment as they throw their daggers at you.
Do you want me to deflect right after? Okay.
Yeah, so deflect
So-
all of those. Okay. Unsurprisingly, they clanker off your armor. All right, and then the rest of these
They were
have
all 13.
a range increment of 1, but they have a +1 bonus, so it's -1, so it's only a DC 12 to dodge them.
Now I'm dodging?
No, deflect them. Sorry.
Deflecting. Oh, good. The
So
first one was a bit of overkill.
okay, so the first
The
one is a crit fail for them. The second one is a possible crit hit. So roll me another deflect check.
Oh, right, because of the -3.
Yep. Minus that is 14, which is just enough. Unfortunately, that is not one of the ones who is close to you. Otherwise, that would have been a crit. So
Whew.
take another point of damage. Take another 2 points of damage. They have +1 to their damage.
Oh no, it's 2 points. 2 points of damage.
It's crit on 19s.
Yes.
It says on 1 or 2, so yes.
Yes. Daggers crit on 19s.
Okay, cool.
All
Wait,
right.
why am I asking? I have one.
I thought that's why you were asking. All right. All right. So go ahead and give me a CMD check real quick. All
Got it, that's the one
CMB.
thing that I was looking
CMB
at. Okay,
check.
good.
While I go ahead and bring up the crit fail table.
22.
Oh, that is enough. They do not have good
Cool.
CMD. Their documents, house rules, critical failure table.
What'll happen this time?
Ooh. All right. You get a free dirty trick on her.
Ooh.
I get a dirty trick?
Yes. Though, I'll choose what's appropriate.
Oh, good. Like I'm playing a paladin, it didn't occur to me to...
So as you are standing there, I'm just gonna say it's this one. Dazzled. As you are standing there in the bright light of all your paladin glory, she is shocked and surprised and is thrown off.
That'll work.
Cool. Rex.
Yay.
You have 7 rounds of invisibility left.
Yeah.
You can try to acrobatics down the ladder.
My +4 bonus. That sounds like a really good idea.
You only need an 11. It's a DC 15.
So it's 50-50. Yay.
55-45 technically, but yes.
if I need an 11, that means I need an 11 through 20 to hit and a 1 through 10 to miss.
Oh yeah, that is 50-50.
In that case, I'll use 2 inspiration on this.
Okay.
Question. Will I get knocked prone if he jumps on me?
Depends on how badly he fails.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh well, too late now. Okay, didn't need it.
Okay, you can put yourself. Which square?
He jumps into the middle of the room.
No, he's invisible.
Total.
What square would you like to be put in? You can do it. You can be put
let's
into any
load-
one of these 4 squares.
Well, let's load the map so I know what you're indicating at. Okay.
Why did you not load the map already?
I figured I only see Ankara. I don't actually see the battle going on. I'm silly like that. Which 4 squares? Okay, those 4. Okay, I'm going to choose this one.
Cool. That is a move action.
Yay.
Would you like to do anything else?
Okay, he is going to draw his sap and try to...
Sap.
What are these? Are those patches of dirt or hay bales?
They're hay. They're just hay that's fallen. That's
Hey,
fallen
now.
down.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it's a barn cellar, so it has hay everywhere.
Makes sense.
In that case, he's going to try to stealth. He's going to try to stealth over this way.
Well, you're invisible, so I'm just going to say you automatically succeed. Cool. It's Ankara's turn then.
Okay, I am going to 5-foot shift over here. Come on. Why can I not? There we go. 5-foot shift there. And I'm guessing that will let everyone else get down easily.
It'll let one person get down easily.
Well, yes, one person. That'll do. And draw my weapon, my sword, my wonderful sword.
Cool.
And yeah.
You can draw while moving, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can. One of these days I'll remember that. I draw my sword while taking a 5-foot step over here, and then I shall. I
Not really to live, AG, just kind of more to not fall on his butt.
wait. What?
I'm responding to someone in the chat.
Oh, okay. I guess I should pull that up so I understand moments like that. I'm going to. Well, yeah, the only person in range right now is Gruka, so I'll attack her with my sword.
Cool. Did you do the two-handed version that I made a macro for you for?
Oh, yes, you did! Out of appreciation, can I say yes?
I don't see that first roll. What first roll?
What first roll?
Oh, too bad. It was a much better first roll.
Yeah, it was.
Oh man.
Attack-wise. Though she doesn't exactly have armor on.
She doesn't, but that's still the
And she's raging, so.
Yeah, so
That's
she's got a
true.
-2 to her AC right now.
It's true, but she also has a +1 to her AC right now.
So she has a
Oh, yeah.
-1.
Yeah, she does, which I think means it exactly hit. Wait, let me double check. Does this give a bonus to AC? It doesn't give a bonus to AC. Okay,
Ah.
-2 then.
so it is my. Let's do it. Does the new version of Rage do the same thing? Yes. Oh, I forgot about her temporary H point. Good, thanks. Okay.
Ooh.
Oop. Okay, so that actually hits.
Hooray!
Which I guess actually means it was better because you do a total bunch more damage in that second roll.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Much
Oh,
more
yes.
Imogen.
Okay, I'm assuming I can't shoot from up the ladder.
I mean, you can shoot into any one of these squares.
So the wild.
Yeah, so can I
person.
like be in a position where I'm not blocking Blair but still I can shoot from up there?
Yes,
Okay.
this
So I
does
would
have
prefer
cover
to-
though.
Okay, that's fine. I would rather do that than take attacks of opportunity. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. Could you put my token like in the wall somewhere so I can just select it?
Yeah, let me go reveal it real quick. Because that's already where you are.
Ew.
Aha.
Aha. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to shoot at Gruka with a full round action. I'll do a. Do I want to do a rapid or a full round? Because I'm already taking a what? -4, you said?
-2.
-2. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to just take a normal full round right now with my longbow.
Okay.
Threat
I
is
thought you said
19.
Milan bowl.
It is
bow.
point blank, so that's +2 currently because I also have aspect of the falcon on. Or no, I'll put it in challenge because that just adds to shoot. Just add a +1 to the attack.
Okay. Uh, 24s both hit. So that's a total of 14 damage.
Yay! All right.
Okay, then it's Blair's turn.
Right.
I like flipped out for a second because I'm like, oh shoot, did I do my macro wrong and did do the roll for just 1d20 and that's why they're the same, but no, they are different. That was just lucky.
It's like I completely forgot to. Let's see. So already used mage armor. These Spells have not been updated.
His spells on him? No, I'm sorry, I didn't get to that. I was busy this week. But the sheet that I sent
Okay.
you is up to date, which I figured wasn't a big deal because you don't use macros anyway.
Yeah.
His token is up to date, his macros aren't.
Okay.
Except for his crossbow. His crossbow is up to date. Fix that.
All right. I mean, Imogen's.
I'm not in the way. You can still get down the ladder.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more thinking: are you blocking his line of sight? Individuals.
Yes. So he could still shoot down to the
Because
hole.
it's a trap door. It's got three.
Yeah, you can still shoot
sides.
down, but they have improved cover because Imogen's taking up the spot where they have just cover.
Okay then. This is such a bad idea. Well then. In that case, was move like on this side of the trapdoor to get him to like this side or this side, and basically aim a color spray straight down.
Okay. All right. What's his new? It's a will save, correct? Reflex?
Nope. Just a will save.
Oh, okay. Well, that fails.
Oh yeah. Okay. How many hit dice does she have?
Oh, considering that's actually a 5. She has 5 hit dice.
Okay, she is stunned for 1 round.
All right. Cool. All right. Cool. I'm gonna put little red halos around these people to mark the fact that she cast a spell which caused them to become enraged.
Oh no!
See, I was counting on you guys. I was like, there's no way they're gonna walk in the front door and not roll high enough to see the trap which warns them, because Imogen's perception is unbeatable. So I didn't make this map 2 levels, and now I'm regretting that choice.
Oh dear.
Because Imogen didn't actually roll to find the traps.
Exactly. Cool. All right. Well,
I'm not the trap finding class.
Kruka becomes unstunned and ends her turn. All right. And then the 2 enraged. Do they want to do that, or do they want to do that? Yeah, okay. She's going to move into this square. And she's going to use Aid Another. Nope. Okay, that fails.
Oh,
All right, and then this.
she's like, let me help you, and the other person's like, no, just don't.
Gonna go like that. And dagger stab. And she has a total. Actually a 16 altogether in Kara.
Okay, let's do this. Oh. Trap.
Okay, so that actually has +3 damage on it. So take 7 points of damage.
Goodness.
Just be glad they're not rogues.
Yes.
Okay, so that's those two. It's gonna pull out a dagger and move forward as well. She's gonna try and stab you.
Hmm.
So it just has it's actually just a DC 14.
She does not.
Cool.
Ouch.
I didn't figure. All right, and then the rest of these people are going to stay back and play defense. Because they only have one throwing dagger on them.
Okay. I'm going to go 1, 2.
Assassination, I like it.
Okay. And then yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. He's going to move there. I could make a... For you, it's at a -5. I still have the +20 because of invisibility, though.
Okay, let's go see how that works.
Because I am moving full speed here. 42.
Well.
Yep.
You don't see you.
That's actually an interesting question. When you take an invisibility potion, can you still see yourself? These are the real questions.
Yeah.
Also, it's in Car's turn. I'm not even gonna roll on that because no.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
Okay, for now.
I'm very sorry I didn't stay to help you take out the mooks.
You know what? Seeing the cultist blocking the stairs here, that's not the way that I point anymore. Here, I'm going to attack that one.
All right, cool.
And do I, by looking at these people, have any idea like how strong or weak they may be?
Swift action, perception, or sense motive check. I'll allow a sense motive check.
Ooh. Darn it, what is my sense motive? Scrolling. Sense motive is 5, my perception is 6, so I'll actually be doing perception anyway. That did not... Oh yes, you see it. I hear typing.
Dang.
This is fair.
What was the 8 for? They look like normal townsfolk.
Okay, well, I don't know how much health the normal townsfolk would have. This is me not wanting to kill this person, but definitely full rounding them to get them down.
Okay, so are you? So that's
Or theoretically.
okay. So you're non-lethaling this.
Or I guess, since I did a swift action, I guess that doesn't count as a full round anymore, does it?
No.
Okay, yeah. You know what? But my character would. Would my character, though? They're kind of evil. See, my mind is saying there are still plenty of them to take hostage. What is one to be lost? But I don't know how my character would feel about that. Yeah, let's do non-lethal.
Okay, so that gives a -4 to the attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it makes you feel better, Imogen doesn't give a crap.
Okay, good. Well, I somehow doubt that would have hit anyway.
No, that hits.
Oh wait, no, attack 28.
These
I was
people are
looking at the
essentially
damage.
baby bandits.
Cool. I've never had a mark naked. I've never had a mark non-lethal damage before.
Oh.
Cool. That's how I'll do it. I'll do it that way. All right. You whack her with the pummel.
Okay.
And then it's Imogen's turn again.
All right, Imogen, Caleb. As far as Blair is concerned, would you rather Imogen does something else than shoot from the top of the stairs?
I mean, he has spells he can use from up here. I just didn't want to send the guy with. Albeit mage armor does give him a +4. His AC is still. Mage armor is +2 or +4?
+4.
So yeah, his AC is 18, but he's still a squishy wizard.
It's my AC right now.
So.
My AC's 19.
Um.
So I'm better off, but not much.
Yeah. He's use right now is still launching color sprays at whatever he can see, and probably putting Cat's Grace on you if he can.
Okay. Is
Don't
it
put him
okay?
into-
Is it
Send him down into the melee.
okay? Is it all right if Imogen takes the better position again, or would you rather she moves into the worst position and Blair take up the better position?
She can have the better one for now.
Okay.
Like I said, yeah. The point of me saying that was to say he has things he can do from a bad position.
Okay. Imogen feels a bit more confident now, so she's going to do a full round rapid. She's going to shoot at Gruka again.
Okay.
All right. And this has a +1 to it. So threat range is 19. Point blank is 1. Not challenging. Oh, jeez. She doesn't feel confident anymore.
Ouch. Yeah.
None of those are botches, though.
All of those missed, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay
Alright.
then.
Cool. It's Blair's turn again.
Right. Color spray, I guess.
It's just not a botch. My gosh.
Both of these guys.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
so.
both of those have taken damage.
Since-
That'd be a good one.
It hit her last time when she was standing there, and obviously she's under the ladder.
Yeah, makes sense.
Will save of 15. Hopefully this does something. Oh. The cultist is fine. Gruka is not.
Stunned again. I mean, you're taking the barbarian out and making her waste her rage rounds, so.
Yes, I am. Okay, so long as it's doing a thing.
Okay. Yep, that's more than enough range. Okay, sweet. The cultist leader is going.
Oh my god.
is going to take her dagger, and she slashes with it through the air, and out from her own dagger comes another spiritual dagger, which goes hurtling towards Ankara.
Oh my.
This is a fun
I
spell.
say.
Sorry, I just wanted to point out those attack rolls were a 4, a 3, and a 2, respectively.
Somehow I
Maybe I
totally missed it when I was prepping this token. So
Maybe I should give you Cat's Grace then.
Yeah, that may be a good idea.
Ugh,
I mean, if I'm rolling this poorly. I wasn't rolling poorly before, but you know.
Ow.
yeah.
+3.
You don't
And
expect to roll a 4, 3, and a 2 in the same round.
But at least none of them were a 1.
Yes.
None of those get any higher.
Oh, good.
Right? Yep, it's just total of that. That's just the total. Yes, it's the total.
No, we're saving the 1 for my turn.
Oops. I went back to roll 20
Oh,
formatting. 14 against your AC.
ha!
Or oh wait, no. So actually, it'd be at 17 against your dodge check, right? Your
Dodge?
deflect check. So
Well,
that hits you exactly.
Actually, this still hits anyway.
Yes.
Grr!
So take 3 points of force damage.
Oh, no.
Got you halfway down.
Yep.
All right, cultists. This cultist here. Let's see, what are their bonuses? Because they're not. +4. Okay, so there's a +4 to this. So just needs to get a 10 to aid another. Aha! She makes it. So then, cultist 1 is going to attack Ankara. So he gets a
Of course they are.
total of +5 to this.
Of course they do.
So it's a DC 18.
Okay. They do not hit.
Okay. Well, the other one's going to go, and this is just a DC 15. Cool. And the rest of these are going to prepare actions. It's then Rex's turn.
Okay. Going to spend an inspiration for quick
To
study.
stab her in the hecking back.
Studied combat. Oh. And he's going to shift. Then an attack with his sap against her.
Backstab.
24.
Okay. You don't get sneak.
So hold on.
Oh, no, you don't have sneak attack. You have something else.
Which I will be using.
Cool. Because if it was sneak attack, you wouldn't get the bonus damage.
Cause she's undead.
No, because you're doing non-lethal damage you can't have sneak attack non-lethal damage unless you take a feat for it.
Yeah. Whereas studied strike specifically says if it's non-lethal, if it's a non-lethal weapon, you can choose to have this be non-lethal.
Sweet. Yeah, I think it's the kidnapper who gets that as a class feature. The kidnapper rogue.
The kidnapper.
That's
There's a
Okay, so-
kidnapper
Oh,
class. I
no.
love
I think
Pathfinder.
there
Oh my
is.
gosh.
I could be misremembering
Oh,
things.
man. So that's
No, I don't
3d6.
doubt you. Pathfinder has some funny stuff.
For 13 damage.
Okay. And you're visible now.
a good amount of damage.
Hold on just one moment. I wanted to check something else real quick. Do. Um, okay, yeah. This will provoke, but he's going to drink the other invisibility potion he has in his hand.
Okay.
DC 16. Cool.
Yeah, that is actually correct.
Let me. Hang on. Need to change something.
So would she be attacking before or after he's invisible?
Before.
So if
While
she hits
I'm
me,
drinking the
I'll turn
potion.
invisible.
And that.
I'm pretty sure it does. It doesn't. Yeah, her knife hitting me does not stop me drinking the potion unless she slashes my throat open or something.
Right. Ah! Who sounds horrible?
Oh dear. Do you hear the clicking?
It's.
No, somebody's hitting their mic or something, or rubbing it up against something.
Okay, I will see if I can fix that. Hold on.
Take 4 points of damage.
Do you still hear it?
No, it's just really bad sound for a moment.
Okay, I will be cautious of that in the future.
Cool. So he turns invisible again?
Just appears, whacks her on the head, and disappears.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
That was it. It was a swift action to study, a 5-foot shift, an attack, and then a move action.
Okay, cool. Ankara, it's your turn.
Robin, do you want
Wait. That actually missed.
What missed?
Attack actually missed. I have a +4 against attacks of opportunity.
Ah!
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Whoops. Bad.
So, Robin, do you actually want Imogen down on this main floor?
No.
I was guessing not. You seem quite content there. So, I'm going to actually, sensing her comrade's intentions and love of distance, calling that to mind.
I'm the ranged character.
Yes. I'm actually going to full round Cultist 5.
Non-lethally again?
Non-lethally, yeah.
Okay.
The same person you've been attacking, or?
No, it's the one to the south of me.
Alright, so
So
that
you haven't actually taken any down.
definitely
Yes.
hits for 17 points of non-lethal damage.
This is working well for me.
Healy, just for future reference, in general in combat, you want to focus on one target because then that takes out one, you know?
Yeah, I know. I feel like this one's going to be going down soon anyway. And I just
Okay.
want to actually, if you guys are going to be both focusing on this one, then,
Let's see. Trying
and I
to
can full round to someone else.
Well, I've
Parse
been
out our-
attacking Gruka.
motion.
Okay. I missaw that. Or misheard that.
Okay. Yes, apologies. Both Imogen and Blair have been focusing on Gruka. Blair, less so intentionally, but definitely usefully.
In practice.
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. These guys all use their prepared action to move forward 30 feet to help their leader out.
Ah.
Well, you're invisible again. It's like Skyrim. They hear something happen and they're like, "What? I know you're there."
Wind.
Probably I just heard some.
Okay, Imogen,
Just
take your
hearing
turn.
things. Okay. Yeah, Imogen is going to full round rapid Grupa. Grupa. Gruka. My Grupa. Gruka again.
See, this is the problem I have is I forgot to prepare my mixtures ahead of time, so I've actually run out of spells.
So I'm gonna go get dinner really quick. I'll be back in a few seconds, hopefully.
Okay, that is...
Those are all +1. The attacks, that is.
Oh, okay. That is 15 points of damage then.
Yay! That's my turn.
It's then Blair's turn.
Okay, there's the option to, so gonna try another color spray.
It keeps working out for you.
Working out so far. Hopefully it'll
How many of those do you have?
that is a first level spell of which he has 7 a day. He could be using Charm Person, or Identify, or Shield, or Entangle. He's already used Mage Armor, so this will be his 4th out of 7 first level spells.
Okay,
Sorcerers don't prepare spells.
right.
That's their goodness.
Yep. You get someone who knows what spells they're choosing, then you get a pretty good...
Oh, right, I have to make will saves. Nope.
Oh.
No.
They both fail. Okay, what's the hit die of
Oh.
the cultist?
Hit die of the cultist is 2.
Okay, un moment. I will tell you how badly this affects her. She is unconscious, blinded, and stunned for 2d4 rounds. Then,
Oh my gosh!
then blinded and stunned for 1d4 rounds, and then stunned for a round. Living.
Well,
If she's not living, then she's not unconscious.
She's not having a good day.
nope.
Cool.
Shall I roll for those rounds?
Yeah, go right ahead.
She is unconscious, stunned for 6 rounds.
Okay.
Oh my.
Right then. So round 11, she'll be back in the fight.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna last that long. Anyway,
You never know.
gonna 5-foot step. Actually, just gonna move behind the line of cultists here. Cool. Actually, wait, no. She knows you're in that square. She can attack you technically, but you have...
It's like I have total concealment. Let me double check that.
If that's not how invisibility works, it should.
Is it the... Is that, or is that the mischance thing? Is that what it is?
I think it gives me a mischance. It's 40 bonus while I'm standing still. Yum. Let's see.
Concealment, you have total concealment. Alright, so you have an automatic 50% mischance.
So yeah, this has a 50% mischance.
Cool. So I'm gonna
on me,
roll.
so-
I'm gonna roll the dice. If it is not over, if it is 50 or below, she automatically misses.
Okay.
I'll just roll real dice. I'll roll dice on here.
Okay.
Ah!
90
Oh,
the attack. Excellent. Let's see what happens here.
Cool. It's a +1 to the attack and damage. Ha
that one
ha! Oh, that's actually that's a crit. Roll again. She has a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, it's a crit.
uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, it's another
It's a dagger.
It's another D4 of damage. Oh no, he took 5 damage.
Wow.
And now we joink.
Okay.
And now the spiritual dagger reappears and tries to stab Ankara.
Of course.
So give me a DC 18. Or did I? You're fine.
How is that 30? How is that 30 feet of movement?
Because she only takes, I don't know. The movement tool says it's 30 feet.
I will be right back.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
That's 30.
Yeah. So 5.
Because I can't act. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, she moved through someone. That's what
Yes.
happened.
Yeah. They are her allies, so she can move through them, unlike you. Okay. That's the turn. He's gonna keep doing that thing where she gets stun locked right now, like a bad video game.
Whew.
All right, gonna make another attempt. Just need a 10. Got a 10. Rage attack. So it's a D.
Okay.
It's +2 because she still has Gruka on the other side. She's not
Is
stunned.
this against me?
Yes. +1 and +2, so it's yeah, +17. Cool. Actually, all the cultists know where you are too. She can point it out to them. Alright, well, technically, they're not gonna have. The only one of them's ever gonna have combat advantage. So all these people get a 50% mischance to begin with. Okay, that's a success. Ha! Stab.
Okay.
It's not a crit, but it is 1 point of damage.
Hold on a moment. I made a mistake.
2 points of damage. 2. They got +1 to damage.
Okay, that's done.
Cool. Next one. Goes wild.
Okay, next one.
And right. Yeah, it's exactly 30 feet from where she was. Cool. Next one. Again,
No.
misses.
Okay.
Ah, you're surrounded though.
Nice of them to leave me a diagonal opening.
They technically get it. No, they don't get attack of opportunities, I'm assuming. Right?
I don't know. You tell me. Maybe if I'm stealthing. They probably would unless I'm stealthing it.
That's what makes sense to me because they know you're there. So, and you have to move through the space. You have to
And
move
if
through
I'm
them. So I'm assuming.
not stealthing, I'm still making noise.
Yeah.
So they would at least notice step, and
Right.
might take a
And then the
swing at it.
50% would cover whether or not they were able to hit.
Right.
Cool.
Oh, it's my turn, is it?
Yes.
Okay. In this case, I am going to stealthily move over here.
Cool. That's one.
Wait. Hey, hold it. Move.
Oh, okay.
It is with the -5.
I don't think they can see that. No, their highest they can possibly get is a 21. All right.
Okay.
Can you fully move while stealthing?
It gives me a -5 penalty.
Okay.
Anything higher than half my gives me a -5.
All right, that's fair. All right,
So
move.
And then I am going to. Yeah, let's spend another inspiration for quick study for studied combat, and make another swing. Scene.
That actually hits her.
Nice. Okay, so I will trigger the extra damage for 16 damage.
Ow. So it'd be that normally. That'd be that. That'd be that. Okay. It's then Ankara's turn.
Okay. Seeing as it'll probably take a lot more effort to take Gruka down, I'm just gonna continue going against Cultist 5. Since Cultist 1 is just not there. So I'm going to full round.
See, she made the right tactical decision.
Little did I know it, but I did. Yes. For the reasons that I did not understand. So yeah, full round. Yeah, non-lethal. Well,
Okay.
not too shabby.
Both of those hit.
Oh, they do.
Oh wow.
Hooray.
Okay. Oops.
She is stunned, so.
I thought she was attacking.
Cultist 1.
Or you're attacking Cultist 1? I
Yeah.
thought you were attacking Cultist 5.
No, 5.
You're attacking cultist. I'm sorry. There.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So.
All right.
One
I've
second.
taken several hits, but 23 damage to the spellcaster. I'm doing things.
Yay.
I am here, by the way.
Okay.
Huh. Alright, I'm gonna ignore that. There technically so technically with wound points, with the wound point system, if you take non-lethal damage past your vigor points, it instead just only deals 1 point of wound damage.
Wait,
Single time? Are you kidding me?
really?
Yes,
So-
which I find
so it doesn't
ridiculous.
actually knock them
So
out?
for this fight, I'm
Considering
going to
how-
ignore this, and then what we'll probably do is go to for this fight, because I've been ignoring it, I'm going to keep ignoring it. But I'll probably change it and house rule it in the future. So the way that it works is that for every 5 points of non-lethal damage you do, it counts as 1 wound point. So
Okay.
Okay.
that's
So,
not that is
it
in the
would've-
future. For this fight, we're just gonna treat the damage as full damage because that's how I've been doing it. So,
Okay.
and yeah, we didn't go in not knowing that those were different rules. So, all right, so you bop her on the head and knock her unconscious.
Hooray!
Ugh.
Oh, you are visible again.
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Dealt a lot of I have dealt a fair amount of damage to this spellcaster
That's
Full round rapid on Gruka.
okay.
for rather small damage to him, all things considered. Mostly
all
turning
+1?
yeah.
So
Mostly turning
12.
invisible the second time was to keep her from trying to cast spells.
And that's
at
it.
me. because that's what spellcasters do best. So it's like, if I can just give us a turn where she doesn't do that.
It's true. It's Blair's turn.
Granted, I'm now out in the open and surrounded by many people, but I accomplished what I
Well.
set out to do. Which is more than I can say for many other times I've tried to employ stratagems.
It's Blair's turn.
Yes, it is. Okay.
It's rough to use stratagem when you are only one person in a D&D campaign. Or Pathfinder, as the case may be.
Grief. This person... Okay. This lady is still up. He has... 1, 2, 3, 4... He's got 3 more casts. Spray again and hope it stuns her.
I just hope finally it doesn't, but that's me.
Well... Nope, stunned for another turn.
Cool.
Just be glad that she at least has 5 hit dice.
I am. Gonna 5-foot step over here. Gonna take a move action. Oh wait, no, she's gonna try and stab you first. Or no, she's not. No, she's not. She wants to cast a spell at you. Move, 5-foot step.
Yes, there you go.
Move action to
There
move action, so her spiritual dagger starts attacking you instead.
Oh!
Okay.
So that is a DC 17.
Playing these deflect checks. Okay.
Cool.
Ta-da.
And then she is going to cast a spell at you.
Okay.
And by cast a spell, I mean she's going to curse you. So give me a will
dear.
save.
Great. I don't think I'm very good at these. No, I'm not. That's nice.
So she holds up
Okay.
the bloodshot high as it shines with evil light. What is actually the DC of her?
Probably rather high.
But you managed to survive it.
Whew. Okay. Good.
State. Unstunned. Cultists. Come to back up their leader.
Don't like the sound of curses. That's just...
So I was reading as soon as curse was mentioned. Were you actually cursed?
No.
Okay.
You know, he managed to fight it off.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna fight it off. Now I got 7 Nation.
right.
Now I've got 7 Nation Army
Right.
stuck in my head.
Speaking of
Sorry, I
music,
completely forgot to...
Roll another deflect check.
I completely forgot. She just rolled. She'll get there eventually. Just move her here. I know. Just move her here. I know she can make it. That's fine.
Well, I was seeing if I could do anything else fancy.
Just like,
You know what? She's gonna take the attack of opportunity to protect her boss.
okay. So that's...
In the meantime,
Okay. 5.
well, that hits.
6 non-lethal damage.
Cool.
Okay, one moment.
And then another stabby stab.
Right.
Ah. 14. Cool. It's your turn.
Okay. Going to... Hold on a moment. Let me look at this. Okay. I'm going to expend inspiration. This one. I mean, if I do that, I guess technically it's attacks overall. Okay. Move over. Try and hit the spellcaster again. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Use a studied strike again. For 9 damage.
Cool. You knock her unconscious.
Hooray!
Okay. Now I have cultists to deal with. Shoot.
Yep.
Cool. And so as soon as they see their boss fall,
Uh-huh.
all the cultists give up.
Just going, okay.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, good.
They're giving up, they're not running away?
Well, they would, but there's nowhere to run to.
We're blocking the door. Anybody bring rope?
Yes, actually.
Yes. I also brought manacles for the spellcaster.
Ooh.
Very good.
All right. Rex is just going to say, right then, you are all under arrest under suspicion of kidnapping and attempted murder. You will be taken for questioning and should evidence... Yes. Trial, given the valid testimonies that will be stated of here.
But they don't also have assaulting an off. You also don't gonna book them for assaulting an officer of law and
No, that's under. I'm counting that under attempted murder. Assaulting an officer is probably not a crime yet.
Well, I mean,
We're police officers. People want to hit us.
it's a natural reaction.
The poor fool is dumb enough to let himself get hit by a mook randomly. That's his own fault.
I'm pretty sure attempted murder is worse than assaulting an officer.
yeah, but you may as well throw everything at them.
Might as well throw the book.
No.
All the
Because
stuff.
if you can't actually get attempted murder, you can definitely prove that they assaulted an officer of the law.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, we can go for that then, definitely. All right, so yeah, he is going to attach the he's going to attach his masterwork manacles with a good lock on a 10-foot chain to the spellcaster. Actually, no, that would probably be best used against the barbarian, wouldn't it? Actually, no. The
I was
barbarian,
just
the barbarian
wondering-
would just use the manacles as a weapon. The spellcaster.
Yeah.
Everyone else can be tied up with rope and or led back willingly if they're willing to oblige.
Cool.
Yeah. Particularly since they gave up willingly, and we have officers waiting upstairs.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. So one point of interest.
Yes.
Gruka has differently colored eyes, along with her jet black hair.
Ah, interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Rex is going to state to everyone else to escort their prisoners out. Ankara and Imogen carry out some of the unconscious people.
I'm not actually
well,
that
Blair.
strong.
I am.
Well, neither is Rex, but point being, he's going to ask you guys to start rounding them up while he takes a look around.
I think I'm gonna.
I think Imogen's gonna have a look around.
Going to say, I think
Well,
I'm gonna
This
tie
time he's
the.
preparing and casting a potion of focused scrutiny to give himself a +10.
Cool.
So for the record, I'm going to tie the cultists, just like tie their hands and then on along with the same length of rope to the next person, so that they're all in a line. So that it didn't make it a bit harder for them to try and. I mean, granted, they would all be going the same direction, but if I tied some of the unconscious people with them, then it'd make
I
it
roll
difficult
perception?
while we're finishing up here.
Not yet. All right. So, I mean, because you have 3 unconscious people who need to actually be physically. Well, 2, because this one's gonna. She's gonna wake up in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
my
roll
assumption
perception.
was my assumption was they'd be gathering them while Imogen and Rex looked around.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me perception
30
checks.
34.
Holy cow. Wait, how do you know your perception?
I know my perception skill. I know I can take 10, and I have a potion that gives me another +10.
Ah.
Okay. You find nothing of interest. It looks like it's a barn floor.
Okay.
There's some.
Can I knowledge?
Well, can we
There's
at
some-
least, are there at least memorabilia of the cult we can gather up?
There's some holy items. There. What you managed to find in here, is a hag's shovel,
Okay.
and there is the fist-sized.
Who to what now?
And a hag's shovel. It is a type of rags, or robe.
All right.
Can I knowledge religion the stone on the altar?
Oh yeah, that's in her hand now. But yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. Not too bad.
Very nice.
Um. All right. You know that there are the legend is that the goddess Gnora watches the world through these stones that are made by her faithful, and that doing anything to it would incur risking her wrath and possibly curses rained down upon you.
Well, I am immune to curses. Wait, am I? Hold on.
Anyone,
Let me double check this.
which is why you often can still find her shrines in the wild, because people know not to disturb them.
Okay. When they're done looking around, Rex is going to use another potion of detect secret doors to try looking around.
Cool. There are no secret doors.
You said there was something else in the chest
Oh, right.
Oh, a hag's shovel.
and a fist size.
Oh no. The fist size cat eye was the thing that Haley was taking a look at.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Imagine that she's doing the Gandalf from Lord of the Rings thing where like it's on the floor and she's just like staring at it like I don't want to touch this.
Yeah.
So I take it.
I always think it's diseases. That
I take it by the time we're finished here, they've gathered everyone up.
Yeah.
So the 4 of us will escort the conscious ones and assist with the unconscious ones up.
Cool.
Imogen points at the stone and she's like, "Can we like purify that or something?"
Let me check again. I don't think I can. I might be able to. But if not, then we should certainly confiscate it.
All right.
Can we throw it into the ocean or something?
No. You're immune to diseases and
Definitely not curses.
fear. Nope.
Yeah. I have a grace that allows me to hold off the effects of, like, one effect of a curse for an hour, but I think an hour per caster level, maybe.
I mean, you could
that won't help.
You could smite evil it and see what happens.
That is definitely an option. First, I want to take a quick look at my spell book, because even if I can't do anything now, I might be able to later.
Well, let's deal with the prisoners first, and then we can deal with that. Because we have soldiers up topside, right?
You have a handful of guardsmen, yes.
Yeah, so they can deal with the prisoners. We can take a
Well.
better look at this situation.
So.
All right. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's a Palantir. So you guys are just like, and pull off and wrap
great!
it up.
Okay.
Even better.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it's not the ring. It's a Palantir. So just like, and just gonna
See,
wrap
still-
this up in.
Yeah.
It's gonna get
It already has the eye in it.
exactly.
So yeah, I'll investigate that later.
Okay.
Yeah, as you said, we should probably. I'm probably going to hand it to a trusted guard, and as we deal with the. As we deal with
Well,
the
the guard
prisoners.
you trust the most is Rex. So.
Hey Rex, my man, want to do something for me?
What?
Hold this cursed object.
Yeah, I've definitely wrapped it in like my detached cape or something, and hand it to him. So you
It needs to be
Don't-
kept secure.
secure and do not actually touch it. While I don't think
Right.
it should curse you, I have yet to actually study it, so I'm not entirely sure what effects it may have.
I'm going to take a perception check. Take 10, 14, 24 to make sure none of the cultists are actively watching him.
No, they're kind of busy being arrested.
He will quickly sleight of hand that into his handy haversack.
Cool.
Don't know to look for it, and they can't get it out.
There we go.
All right, you guys escort the prisoners back.
All right, Rex will. Yeah, I meant. Did I say I had Steven in charge of this? Or what's his Steven?
Stefan?
Hold on, I don't have the NPC document open.
What did I name him?
Steven.
Yeah,
Steven
Steven.
Lemon. Yes. Charge of backup / cleanup. So I would try to guide everyone directly to him and offer a salute. All right. The subjects in question and in custody here were found in the middle of a ritual of a ritual, and upon sight of unknowns, immediately attacked. Escort them back to base for questioning, and what? Yeah, they're all and then I'll come up a bit more privately. They're all fairly normal, except for the wild-looking one there. Try not to upset her. Possibly keep her a little bit separate from the others so that she's not induced. And The one in the manacles is a spellcaster. If you can find a way to bind her hands any further than that, that would be useful before she wakes up.
He gives you a salute and follows your orders to the T.
Yes. So yes. Yes. Book them under suspicion of kidnapping and attempted murder, and for definite of assault and especially assaulting an officer and obstruction in the course of his duty. And also definitely attempted murder of said officer.
I just imagine your previous comment about, are those laws? I just imagine one of the officers going, wait, it's against the law for someone to attack us?
Yeah, it is now.
A whole new world.
Okay, so that's how that night goes.
Yeah.
It is then morning of the next day.
I want to take a better look at the cat eye.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm going to try to. These people, actually.
Sorry, you're gonna what?
Question these people the next day, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna deal with Haley's thing first.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the Greenbelt
Okay.
map.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
need the thing anymore. All right.
Unfortunately, I do not have any spells that can help me, it would seem. But what did I want to do? There was
Well, you've got a multitude of priest-like people in our kingdom. You could ask for their help.
I think I will. Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. Well, you said that you take a closer look at it first.
Yeah, that's true. And
Emphasis on look.
well, I don't want to touch it. So, religion roll or
Yeah, give me a religion check.
worse this time?
Yeah, you don't discover anything new. Though you have a hard time concentrating on the stone, as Ankara just can't seem to forget about a fight that she had with her husband recently.
That's weird. Can I sense motive myself?
Sense motive the rock.
Sure, you can sense motive yourself. I don't think technically, but yeah, in this instance, I'll allow it.
Yeah, basically to see like, hey, is this actually me or
Yeah, do you have enough presence
I
of
mean,
mind to kind of...
kind of the same thing like when you know that something's like things are out of the ordinarily oddly wrong, and trying to see if it's other things putting effect on you, or if it's just yourself that you have to deal with.
So quick question, is she doing this in front of Rex? Because she would have had to get the stone back from him.
No, if you wanted to be there, then I wouldn't have stopped you. In fact, I'd probably like company while dealing with such an object.
He's probably spending his night studying, trying to study Gyonnaian cults.
Oh, interesting. So, I crit fail.
Ugh. Really, man, the more you think about it, he was just so wrong.
Yes.
Yep, I can't even get over the fact of how I'm doing because he was just so wrong. Oh dear. So, Rex, you're here.
Yeah. No, he's a generally perceptive person. He's probably it's probably just unconscious for him to be watching your mannerisms.
Oh, good.
I'll give a sense motive as well. Why not? With the right character. Okay, how is she looking?
She looks like she has something on her mind and that she is upset about something.
Something wrong.
Were you asking me that, or were you muttering to yourself?
No, he's asking. Something wrong?
What?
No! Of course not.
Basically that.
I'll take that as a yes. What can you tell me about the stone?
Stone is just... It's...
It is a mystery inside of an enigma.
That frustrating, huh?
Perhaps I should not be dealing with this right now.
Imogen shows up at this moment.
Yeah, perhaps. Alright, give it back.
Well, we have plenty of other religious types in our kingdom. One of them must know something about it. How to purify it, get rid of it. Make it stop being an all-seeing eye for something that we don't want in our kingdom.
It shouldn't be carried around bare like that. He'll hold the cloth out to you.
Oh, certainly, yes. I take the cloth and then I pick it up
Or
and hand it back to him.
You drop the stone into the cloth and...
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna touch it.
Yeah.
You
In that case,
you said that you weren't going to touch it.
Oh, dear.
But, because you rolled a 1, you don't realize it, but you've been holding the stone for about a minute. When Rex gestures for you to drop it inside.
I'm slightly alarmed at this realization.
Go ahead and give me a will check.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
She's gonna turn into a deer.
Nope, that was,
No, not
that
again.
was the other game. You don't want to give the stone to him. You don't want to give the stone to this stupid idiot man who's taken the place of your dear friend. How
Of course I
dare
don't.
he?
Yes, indeed. How dare you, sir? I glare at him.
Like, he is just
Do I need a
this.
sense motive to
Imogen
notice
is
this?
like thrown for a loop
He
at
is-
this, and she's like, "What the
He
hell
is just
your
this
problem?"
typical stupid man who thinks that just because he's a man, he can tell you what to do.
So, do I need another sense motive for that?
No.
Yeah,
In that
Imogen's there
case,
at this point, and she's
while
like, "What
she's
the hell is
glaring-
your problem?"
Glaring at him, he's actually going
She
to...
literally says that.
He's actually
you
going
do?
to
Oh,
attempt
dear.
to sleight of hand the stone away from her.
Okay, well, before she can end, as soon as Imogen says that, she glares at her. What the? What is your problem? I don't see why everybody is getting on my case about this. I'm just trying to figure it out. So what if I don't know much about this? Give me a break.
You're touching it.
Glares harder.
Imogen, go ahead and give me a will save.
Okay, give me a
Yeah,
second.
Rex is going to attempt to quickly reach up and grab it while she's distracted.
I have to find my will save. Where is it? Where's my will save? There it is.
Okay, you're fine. Okay, so give me perception versus sleight of hand.
Yep.
I just want to see if I can see it.
One time, you'll probably almost definitely be able to see it. I'm gonna spend 3 uses of inspiration on this.
Good idea.
Actually, no, I might want that. Spend only 3. I've got a few people to question later. I'll need that for empathy. Sigh. Okay. $37.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Go ahead and give me perception.
Oh, I absolutely can't beat that.
I know, but I want to see by how much he beats you.
Oh, okay, yes.
Because I'm trying to take something directly from your fingers.
I even want to say that I have a disadvantage to that, because I'm very distracted at trying to bite Imogen's head off.
Hand.
It's true, though you are slightly better than that because you're probably not wearing armor right now. All right, so he definitely manages to get the stone off of you, fortunately before you realize, and you start to calm down.
Oh, good.
Right, he ties up the cloth. I might advise against letting anyone else touch this. And may I make a check since I can, just to see if
Sure.
I have knowledge? Okay. That in the future, that when you take this to someone, you do not allow a woman to be the one to look at it.
Oh, she glares at you again, but not with as much hatred in her eyes this time.
Yeah, you're starting to calm down.
Well,
It's
Imogen,
more-
Imogen dealt with this cult before, so she knows a little bit about it, right?
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Imogen's like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, well, my Ankara is still not quite at the point of connecting dots to make sense, so much as feeling that everyone's attacking her. Not as much as before, but
Oh yeah. So
she's still on the wind down.
okay, you crit and got a 23. So your research, you didn't want to say anything because you didn't want to upstage the Paladin, but
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Rex got critted,
Oh.
got a 23. So you didn't want to say anything because you didn't want to upstage the Paladin.
Yeah.
But you had directly found stuff on these stones.
Oh, okay.
First off, they're worth about 500 gold if you want to try and just sell them off to somebody.
No.
No, okay, sure.
I'm just letting you know it's an option. Yeah. Also, yes, they are directly linked to Gyonnaians, who is basically the
Yeah.
goddess of scorned women.
Right.
Excuse me.
So her name is Gyonnaians, Gyonnaians,
Garana?
and I keep on thinking of Anoia from Discworld,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
who is the goddess of getting things stuck in the drawer.
I think it was randomly misplaced.
Objects.
I forget.
Right.
Randomly misplaced objects, and it drives you nuts because you know you put them there, and sometimes randomly appearing
Right.
objects.
It's the one of how in the world did I put this? Did I put an egg beater inside of this this drawer, and then all of a sudden I can't open it again?
What's more, where did this egg beater even
Come
come from?
None of us like it. And you praise her by rattling the drawers every morning. I love Discworld so much.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically she is the goddess of hags, but also the goddess of scorned women. A lot of prostitutes, adulterous wives, pregnant teenagers or older women who are disowned by their family because of it, so forth.
Okay, so realizing that Rex has the stone and that she started to calm down, she's not gonna fight the fact that he took it from her. She's just gonna chalk that up to the fact that she was borderline obsessed just a second ago. And yeah, she's gonna look at Imogen, and you can see that she's still kind of upset, but a lot of the fire, as it were, is gone.
It's kind of like when you're hungry and you're upset at everyone, but then you realize it's that you're just hungry.
You being general or me specifically?
I was speaking in general, but I...
Okay.
All right, so you guys wanted to question some prisoners?
Well, yeah,
Hold
but
on.
this thing is kind of pressing.
Well, they might be able to give us some more information. We could ask other people. I mean, maybe this is my advice in a few minutes from now, but we could ask some other Paladin's religious personnel to take a look at it while we go.
Under the condition that they
Prior.
do not touch it.
Yes.
Oh no, if you're a dude, you can catch it, no problem.
Still.
Yes. I think Rex is being overly cautious, but he knows enough that, like, a male should be able to interact it without any real problem.
Yep.
All right, yeah, so we're going to do that.
Cool. I have a message.
All right. In preparation for this, Rex is going to cast Enshroud Thoughts and Investigative Mind on himself. Probably questioning... Who are we questioning first? Might be to our advantage to question one of the cultists first.
Okay.
Oh, I think if that's the case, I think I forgot. Let me double check a spell. Compel hostility. No,
That
that
one.
is not the one I want.
Right.
Ooh. I want to take honey. Wait, let me see how long that lasts. Is it just once? 10 minutes per caster. I'm taking honeyed tongue.
Okay.
I can roll twice. Basically, I get advantage.
Cool. Does anyone prep it? Do anything else to prep?
What did Ankara do?
She prepped 2 uses of honeyed words, I think.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, I may as well get to. Well, let me double check because what else there is, because it's 10 minutes per level. It says, which will. Well, yeah, I'd probably want 2 uses because it'll take a while to.
Oh
talk to
my
these
gosh,
people,
that's
probably.
amazing.
What?
Is it now?
Yeah, one of my affects spellcraft, which isn't particularly good, but that's amazing because I can actually learn some of these spells now. So, yeah. It is actually probably going to
Oh!
the Ankara speak to them.
Yes, Haley.
Okay, so two uses of honeyed tongue, and then for my level 2, I'm gonna take. Oh dear, where did it go? Zone of Truth.
Ooh.
Nice. That's a good one.
What is...
Yeah.
So honey...
Keep in mind,
Honey...
yeah, there are other people to talk to besides the first cultist. But,
Right, I think she was saying that she was going to save that for the main cultist.
Oh yeah, because that's probably the person with the most information. I mean, we saw that the I forget her name, but the other person of significance was more under her persuasion. So I might want to save one of my diplomacies, one of my honeyed tongues for her.
Sounds good. Yeah, I assume that your plan was you're just going to quest a normal cultist and then you were going to go question her.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely use Zone of Truth for the main cultist.
Okay. Okay. So what Rex is probably going to do is he's probably going to allow take the lead while he observes.
Okay, well, why don't you what do you want to roll to as an assist?
He is definitely going to roll Sense Motive. And he's also going to use his Investigator talent, Empathy. What that means is I make 2d20 rolls and take the higher result. And I'll use another inspiration on that Sense Motive check. I roll the... No. I won't be using it to add inspiration to it, but I will be spending it to try to read her surface thoughts as though I spent 3 rounds using Detect Thoughts. And I think I might get another bonus to this. Hold on. Investigative Mind, no. Enshroud Thoughts is a defense, no. Okay, so... Don't get a bonus to this, do I? Okay. So, roll once, a 30, or a 20. I'll take the 30. A will save of DC 15 to resist the detecting of thoughts.
No, you're going to make me go back to the old page. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't
No, it's just you're the worst thing ever. No.
This...
That was quickly.
So no.
It's to do. He's the...
Cool.
Okay. Oh, shoot!
Hmm?
Yes.
Okay, good. I wanted to quickly check, what on earth does forensic thaumaturgy do again? Okay. That just detects whether magic has been used recently or not. Okay. Whew.
All right, cool. Ankara, you want to give me your 2 diplomacy checks?
Yes, let me...
And Rex, why don't you go ahead and give me an intimidate check so you guys can do the whole good cop, bad cop routine?
I'm sorry, who are we questioning right now? I kept on reading
Just
stuff.
one of the normal cultists.
Normal cultist. So this is
Am I
allowed
not
to
using
be
my
there?
spell.
Oh, sure. Does Imogen want to be bad cop?
Oh, Imogen can be...
No, I'm
Oh.
thinking she's just gonna stand in the back and use sense motive every once in a while.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, honestly, I'd prefer the intimidate to be the assist roll and the
What
sense...
is my
I don't
intimidate
know.
check?
It just makes more sense for my intimidate to
5.
be an assist and the sense motive to be its own thing.
Cool. Sounds good.
Because the
I'm
sense
sorry.
motive is not doing much to assist her when what she's
Oh, I see.
doing necessarily.
Cool. Go ahead and just
Cool. Okay, thank goodness I chose that.
you're a decent bad cop. You're not great, but you passed the test.
Yeah.
So you said 1 or 2 diplomacies.
Well, doesn't your touch of honey allow you to roll your diplomacy twice?
Yeah, but I was gonna use Oh, that's right, because diplomacy probably won't help with the head cultist.
Well, I thought you were
Oh,
you were
yeah.
using one on her, and then you were going to use Zone of Truth plus this on the next lady, right?
Oh, I wanted to use one of my diplomacies for what's her name? The I can't remember her name.
The barbarian one for the spellcaster, you mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to use
So then
one
just
of those for the spellcaster.
Ju-
Blah, blah.
just give me a diplomacy
Barbarian.
check then.
Okay, cool. Wow.
Yeah, you're really good at those. They just don't come up all that often.
Yeah, I'm glad when I get to use them.
really good cop. Rex is just enough of a bad cop to freak her out to wanting to trust you, allowing Rex to observe her and read her mind.
Hey, he's a bad cop. He's mad at you. I'm a good cop. I want to help you. Oh, okay. Wait, you're doing good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. So,
I love Community so much.
So are
you
we
know the
having an
purpose-
actual?
You know the purpose of law is punishment meted out for wrongs done. You see all of these. I would really like to give out some punishment for those.
So are we actually having this conversation, or are we just?
I was just gonna let you guys know what
Yeah.
you got off of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I mean, managed to basically. Cult's been around for has slowly been forming and building since the beginning of the nation. They were here first, so they have continually been trying to cause problems.
Okay.
Most of the women are disgruntled women. A lot of them are prostitutes who the cult has basically been acting as lets them weird as this may say, act as like the good part of being a pimp, where where it runs protection and takes out anybody who has problems. It's potentially because you guys have a problem with serial killers, so
Well, this stinks.
they've kind of needed another form of justice or something to turn to, because you guys have very much made it known that prostitutes aren't welcome to come to the cops.
Mm.
So they turned.
Under the
Since when?
during previous things.
I think one of the reasons being because we chose not to build that hostel.
Since when does us not endorsing what they do mean that we're not going to give them justice if someone's going to murder them? That's a big jump to make.
That's probably on the cops of the time in that case.
Well, given also the personality type that these women seem to have.
They probably made that jump themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Point.
Yeah.
taken. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they're just...
not only that, but you guys have very much demonized them, so they feel as though that, and you have made it very much well known that it's illegal for them to do what they do. So, like anyone who does something illegal, they don't want to go to the cops.
Okay.
Well, they're not helping their case any.
So then,
As far as the specifics
to-
of the babies being taken, the only thing that you are told is that that she knows that that their leader worked as a midwife.
do we have any specifics for numbers, unknown individuals, whose names might not have been registered when they were brought in, locations? Does the questioning ever actually get around to much of the kidnapped child or the makeup of their group?
All that she knows is that there are probably about 2 other sects
In the area?
in the area. One that's more based in the wild, and one that is in the in Levington's Crossing. But she never really had any communication with them directly, and she only knows that barely. And again, as far as the kids go, she doesn't know anything about that.
Okay.
As he says, the best that she can say is that Melgotsa was a midwife.
Okay. Hmm.
I guess we gotta question her then.
Um. In that case, going to bring out a book of his.
And throw it at her. No.
No, I gave him a portrait book. Going to sketch a picture of the cultist leader, I think. Or he'll get someone else to do it for him. Let me see what that actually entails. Before he sketches, he'll write her name down real quick. Get that. Is it? It's a skill to use it. It's meant to just be a book where you can add modular bits to it to create a face that resembles somebody.
Okay.
So, yeah, he will remake her face. And actually, he's going to give that. Yeah.
What?
Hang on a minute. He is going to give the sketchbook to one of the to one of his men to go ask the women whose child was believed to be switched. Recently, whoever was most recent, show it to her, give her the name, and see if we get an identification on that. If she doesn't, then take it to a few others, see if we can get someone willing to come in and get a facial recognition if need be.
Cool. He comes back with the information that he went above and beyond and actually asked the last 3 women, and all of them say that yes, she was the person who they had as their midwife. She is known as Goody Niska in the community.
Not so good.
Okay. Alrighty then. In that case, okay, yeah, there's not much else we can do here. Information we get from her. Then, would we want to question her next? Actually, Rex wants one. Yeah, Rex wants one more look at files for something. He wants the dates of when several of the children went missing. Or when the children were born, that is.
They're the same date. You've cracked this case wide open.
I have a purpose. I have a purpose for that.
They are all during the month that everyone was away.
Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Do we want to question her next, or do we want to question the changeling?
Hmm. I think the changeling.
It's actually going to... Well, we'll see what happens. It's risky, but it might be worth it. Okay.
Cool. So, as described, girl has differently colored eyes, jet black hair, and she is, probably early to late teens, but she's huge. Like, she tans a good head and shoulders over Ankara huge.
Mhm.
Oh my.
Though she has a notice, and that's including the fact that she has a noticeable, hump.
Yeah. Rex is going to sit this one out. He's just going to observe.
Okay. Okay. So, honeyed tongue. I either get, under the effects of the spell, you roll twice. Each time you make a diplomacy check to change a creature's attitude, taking the highest roll. However, if they start to change their attitude, they're aware that they're under manipulation of a spell. Alternatively, you can cast the spell before making a diplomacy check to gather information, gaining a +5 competence bonus on the check. So when I go in, or before I go in, I don't know if I can see her, but what kind of mood is she in? Is she in a murder the people who captured me and are threatening my loved ones mood, or no?
Frightened animal is the best description.
Okay.
So she's very much in the back of her, back of her cell, on the balls of her feet, like ready to spring into action if something would call upon her to do that. I assume that she is chained and manacled to something.
Okay. I'm just going to first use normal diplomacy to try to calm her down a bit and convince her that I'm not a bad person who's going to hurt her, basically.
Cool. Go ahead and do that.
Whew, yay, okay.
You're very good at that.
Yay.
I'm going to just be watching.
And now I would like to use that spell to get a +5 in my diplomacy to get information out of her, like why she's involved in this. Were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna tell you what you find out.
Oh, okay. Should I make a diplomacy roll?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you already did that. Nope, that was Caleb's roll.
Well-
My bad. Roll again.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh my goodness, I know all the things!
He trusts you.
Is there anything I do not know?
You have made a new friend.
I have made such a good friend.
She is very confused by this kindness thing.
Aw.
Did I roll high enough on a sense motive to see that she's fairly positively inclined at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah, in that case, he's going to stay. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to ask. You seem like you like her. Would you like me to remove the manacles Would you like me to remove the manacles for a bit?
I'm sorry, were you asking me or her?
Like,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, hold on.
We've lost Robin.
Oh, Robin's gone.
She's
Now
back.
he's going to take a gamble here.
Sorry, my internet's real bad.
Oh no.
Cool. Are you asking Ankara or Gruka about getting the chains off?
It's directed at Gruka, but if Ankara answers, I won't mind.
I mean,
No, I'll wait for her.
she's not gonna say no to not having manacles on her hands. They're very uncomfortable.
I agree to this.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically get her entire backstory.
Yeah.
I know her life.
Child of the wilds. She doesn't remember much about her early life, but she remembers that she had a family. She thinks they were attacked by bandits. She survived, fled from the wood, managed to survive in the wild. Eventually, Gruka found her, and took her in, and took care of her.
Okay.
Nobody glances at Imogen. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't hardly understand anything because you're roboting so bad.
Oh dear.
Is anybody else roboting?
No.
Hang on, I'm gonna restart my computer.
Okay.
We'll fill
Yes,
her in on
except
that later.
in much more primitive speech style things than normal.
Yes. Okay.
It's understandable.
So,
Yeah, so Gruka told her taught her what she was, and that she had sisters, and a family.
so sisters being biological sisters, not the cultists?
You don't know. Probably she's
Okay,
referencing to.
I ask her,
She's
your sisters, the ones wearing black?
yes. So she's probably referring to mainly the cultists.
Okay. I want to ask her about if she knows what's happened to the missing children. Basically saying children are in danger. Do you know anything?
Yeah, she knows nothing.
She knows nothing. Okay, I'm debating right now if I should tell her. I think I'm going to hold off on telling her that we think the cultists are responsible for the endangerment of children. Yeah, I'll hold off on that.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'm done there.
Time to go see the leader, I guess. Oh, Robin, you bet. Are we good?
Hi. Ostensibly.
Okay.
Cool.
With
What
her.
exactly does Zone of Truth do again?
Zone of Truth. Let me pull up that description. Creatures with I have an aura, and anyone within the aura cannot speak deliberate, intentional lies. Each potentially affected creature is allowed to save to avoid the effects of the spell with a will save, and they can use spell resistance when the spell is cast or when the creature first enters the emanation space
Cool.
area.
What's the DC?
DC. Oh, that's weird. I'm gonna send this link to you quickly
Cool.
because I'm not seeing it.
Well, you have to add it up.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah, so it's
It has to do with the spell
if it's a second level spell, is it a first?
Yes.
It's a DC 15 for you.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So also,
I'm gonna roll it
If
in secret
they
over
are-
here.
they will be aware that they're being affected by the spell, so if they want, they can try to avoid answering it or like beat around the bush.
Cool.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to use that spell, and when it comes, if it comes to it, I'm also going to use Honeyed Tongue to try to convince her to talk to us using the +5 bonus.
And Rex is actually, when confronting her, he's going to use a potion of focused scrutiny.
Cool. What exactly are the 3 main things you're trying to figure out from her?
Me?
The party.
The main things I'd like to figure out. Is she in any way involved in the assassination attempt on Imogen's life? Does she know others who are? That's 1B, I guess. What were the fates? Established that she was heavily involved with the children, whatever it was. Establish what it was and see. Because it's it might be kidnapping. They might be doing something else to the actual children, because these replacement children have to be coming from somewhere. So establish what happened to the kids and their locations if possible. Let's see, the other charges we've got them on. So the final thing would be to see if she knows anything of cultists' current plans, I would think. That would be what I don't know if that's what Ankara would want.
I didn't quite hear that last part.
To see if she has any knowledge of whether or not other cultists groups have other plans, similar plans, or other such things that might be a bit detrimental to us.
Okay.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an intimidate check.
Yeah.
And then Ankara, go ahead and give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
And then give me a sense motive check, Rex. Whoa. Very good at diplomacy.
Okay.
Very good at
So
being a
hold
good
on.
cop.
Thank you.
Okay. And it's at this point that he is going to... Hold on. Yeah, it's at this point that he's going to do that. He'll spend his last inspiration point on this roll as well, just in case I botch this. Uh, 20.
To intimidate?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll assume that helps.
Give me sense motive.
Uh-huh. 41.
Cool. So first off, I'll deal with the sense motive. You realize you're pretty sure she managed to fight off the effects of the zone of truth.
Rats. Okay.
Just by the way of some of the things she's able to say and worm around and stuff.
Okay.
He doesn't let on that he knows. He tries not to let on that he knows she's lying.
Right.
She's talking, and even a lie can contain enough truth to work with.
with a 41, you pretty much can figure out everything that's a truth or a lie. Dear goodness. How do you have a plus 24?
It's a plus 14 to gathering information, and but that's pretty much what I'm doing. And focused scrutiny gives me a plus 10 on that. Again, yeah, so it's specifically against her. So.
Okay, then.
Like I said, I built this character to be to do these things.
Yeah. Okay. Things you managed to find out. You by piecing together between the truth and lies, you are pretty sure she knew about the attempt on Imogen's life, but may not have approved of it.
Okay.
But still, isn't happy that one of her fellow higher ups got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she very much blames you guys for things, and is basically like, we gave you the opportunity to work with us, and you shot us down with the whole bordello thing.
As for the children?
You get the feeling that they are not completely out of that she's laying like hints and barbs and taunts at you guys. You get the feeling they're not fully out of reach right away, but they are nowhere in your country.
Okay.
They are held somewhere deep within the woods with something that they've made a bargain with for now, until they can be picked up by the proper people.
Okay. Okay.
As far as people, she's much more braggadocious in trying to go over the top with the numbers that she gives off. So it's more like, there are so many of us, we're everywhere, kind of thing, rather than, oh no, we're the only one, but still, it's not super helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's okay. We at least know that the leader of one cell was violent for a time, and her followers might have shared that. Okay. Yes, and we also know that they are in fact replacements and not necessarily children corrupted by magic. That's another step. Okay.
Yeah, so one final thing that she says is along the lines of, if you want them, you better you better hurry. You better hurry. We're not you better hurry. The Fae are not always known for keeping their bargains.
Oh, great.
Store that reaction away for later. Yeah. Rick's been fully briefed by people that there might be a Fey conspiracy going on.
What?
Yeah, has Rex been briefed that there might be a Fey conspiracy going on fully yet, or
There's a fake
have you guys?
conspiracy going on?
Like we keep encountering Fey opponents, and several of the people that the other characters seem to have ties to.
Ah.
Mysterious, beautiful mage type creature.
You also have a 41. Oh yeah, so she she doesn't actually believe that they're not going to keep their bargain. It's more that Fae are very crafty with how they word their bargains. Not so much that they
Yeah.
don't keep it. But it's much more, you get the feeling that she is trying to get you to move quickly so you make a mistake.
Okay. Hmm.
Whether or not that actually would then give them the time to go and pick up the children or do whatever their plans were for them, you're not 100% sure.
Okay. When they're done, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when they're done, Rex is going to for a bit. So I'll get back. I'll do the other thing I wanted to do later.
What are we doing?
To leave to give the impression that when he comes back and is calmer, that maybe it could be construed that he has calmed down in a little bit now that he's decided what to do or something. Just it's immediately from bad cop to a bit calmer. It's just he's going to leave, take care of a few things, then come back. To basically let her know that yeah, we will have to keep you here for the we will have to keep you here for trial on the kidnapping charge as well as the assault charge. However, your followers were acting under your orders. Therefore, I believe I am willing to let them go. I will try to do what I can to establish some form of light protection for your followers for the time being. At least until the trial's I can get away with it until at least the trial's over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
For that purpose, he is having Stephen actually assemble. Well, no, actually, himself. He would try to assemble a group to keep an eye on them in case they need to bring them in to testify that they were acting under orders and knew nothing about the kidnapping, yada yada yada.
Okay, so basically, you're trying to turn them all against her.
No.
Yeah.
They did nothing wrong.
Ooh.
Except attack us.
Yeah, except attack us, and that was under orders. So. Yeah.
That still means they're accessories.
Accessories, but honestly, it's more of a slap of the wrist, and it's more that is more that's more showing to her that he is, at least if they didn't go to the police at first, he's at least willing to extend what protection he can.
Okay. Cool. That is a
Basically trying to make her trying to curry a little bit of favor here.
cool. Good.
So what are we doing now?
Well, does anyone have a thing to say after all that questioning is done?
Not really.
Imogen might ask if we have any idea where the children are.
No, and until we have a better idea than in the woods, I get the feeling it would be best to think about this very, very carefully. She was clearly trying to get us to go out without thinking, which means it's more likely than not in an area of some danger.
Imogen suddenly gets a look on her face and she says, I might be able to find something out tomorrow.
So long as you're not riding out into the woods in search of the kids, I'm fine.
Oh, no, nothing like that.
I think it's best that we
Call it a night.
hand this report in first. Did this take all day?
So you probably have like maybe an hour or two before the sun sets.
Yeah. There's still enough time to hand in the report. It would be best if you two came with me, because you were involved in the interrogations and can be fact checkers for the accounts.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
So So what's your plan from here?
Well, I was going to wait until the morning when I can reselect my spells, and I was going to commune with birds to see if I can find out if, like, the birds have seen women going into the woods with children.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. What's everybody else planning on doing?
Rex is probably going about normal things.
Yeah. There's not really
Oh.
much. I'm going to probably restock my spells, but there's nothing I can do that I can think of.
Well, Ankara might assist the local people in trying to figure out what's the deal with the thing, right?
I'm sorry, what thing?
Actually, Rex does have one thing
The
to
rock.
suggest.
Oh, that thing. Yes, I do need to finish with that.
Rex does have one thing to suggest to Imogen.
Mm-hmm.
He suggests the change. The young changeling in there seems to be a bit more of damaged goods. Maybe you could, maybe you or Ankara could see if someone would be willing to take her in and look after her for a bit. Pretty good rapport with Ankara, but I wouldn't want to ask her to do that myself. I think because she might still be sore at me about yesterday for whatever reason. I don't know how long the effects of that.
Oh.
Imogen rolls her
I
eyes.
think I realized why she crit failed.
Ugh.
Anyways.
So the girl
Yes.
is Imogen's talking to Rex. Do we know what part she had to play in the cult? Was she actually a member, or did they steal her from somewhere?
She was a young teenager living in the woods when her family was killed, presumably by bandits. Quick question, does that strike a chord with Imogen?
Yeah.
Do I notice that? Probably.
Maybe you're observant.
Don't notice it at all. Okay.
What?
Oh my.
Okay. So, I mean, it depends on how obvious you're being about it. If you actually like say something, or it's.
So they stole her from the wilderness?
They picked her up, took her in. Yeah. It's one. I did to let the rest of them go. It's more of a. Yeah. It's clear that at least this branch was more of a. Rather than anything malicious.
Wait. Didn't she have the dark hair and the different colored eyes?
Yeah, like I said, the changeling.
So was she a changeling before, or was something done to her?
From what I can tell, they don't change people into changelings. They're natural.
Well, as natural as something like that can be.
Unless she was taken in by them and was more or less just one person being brought up with them. I can't now. The mother, I can't now. Yeah. Now the leader of this branch has actually committed crimes, and those crimes will have to be paid for, so she'll need a place to stay. The others I have some light protection on for the time being, but it won't stay that way for long. Hopefully we'll see if that does anything to lessen. It probably won't, but a little display can go a long way at the most unexpected of times.
I think Hans should talk to her.
The leader of the changeling.
The changeling.
Why?
he knows firsthand what it's like to be offspring of something that should spell what he is for his whole life.
Well, I'd hate to tell his lordship what to do, but I'll definitely bring it up to him when I see him next.
Imogen rolls her eyes and says, "I'll talk to him," and she walks away.
Will you at least do what I asked as well?
I'm sorry, what did she ask? What did he ask?
For someone to take her in.
Well, she's gonna go talk to Hans. I think he would be a good influence on her, is what she's saying.
Well, yes, but he got that. But he rolled a 13 for his sense motive. He doesn't.
Imogen rolls her eyes and just.
Because
keeps
you're just
walking.
going to ask him for advice.
Imogen just rolls her eyes, keep walking.
Cool. So, got that for next week. Have the gem to look into. You guys still have those magic items from the dungeon that you never took a look at.
That's right, yeah.
And stuff. So, and if you guys want to make up any more plans specifically for going to try and find the children, you can think those up.
Oh, okay.
I did want to say, obviously, as I have time, I'd like to try to learn these spells.
Okay. Cool.
Fly and aid.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, cool. So we can leave it there for the week.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Cool. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in a little bit over a week.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.